Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for always stopping by. In today's video, I want to share with us what you can use to end promise and fail in your life. You can equally use this recipe for near success syndrome. You can use it for disappointment. You can use it to attract rich people to your life. You can use it to attract your destiny helpers. So this recipe works 100% if you follow the instructions and get these two ingredients I want to share with us. Now, for those that always complain of experiencing promise and fail, people will promise you something and you have hope. All your hopes is that the person is going to fulfill it. All of a sudden, the person will disappoint you. It's not as if the person does not have the capacity to help you. Just because of that spirit of promise and fail that is following you everywhere you go, it will keep making people to disappoint you without them noticing that they even actually disappointed you. You can equally, for those that experience near success syndrome, when something is at the verge of getting to you, there will be stories. You will plan for a business trip. When it's time for you to execute the business, stories will emerge. You apply for contracts. When it's time for the company or the person to give you the contracts, the stories will just come up. These are spirit of near success syndrome. You will see the promised land, but you will not enter it, and that is an error that must be corrected. Another thing is people that hardly receive favor. When people look at you, they don't favor you. Anybody, anywhere you go, people don't recognize you. They don't even notice you as a human being, no matter how beautiful you are. But as for watching today's video, by the grace of God, anybody that come in contact with you will want to identify with you. Anything that is due for you will be given to you. You will no longer experience promise and fail. You will no longer experience near success syndrome. So what is this thing you need to do to put an end to this evil thing that is working against you? The first thing you're going to get is our 6-flower powder. This is my 6-flower powder. I've made a video on this particular powder, and there are a lot of testimonies that came out of from that video. So if you've not watched the video, please go and search my video on 6-flower powder. Then another ingredient you are going to be needing is our fresh tomatoes. This is my fresh tomato. Sorry, it's blocked. This is my fresh tomatoes. So how do you use these two ingredients to put an end to promise and fail, near success syndrome, disappointment, and to attract rich people or destiny helpers to yourself? Most of us have rich people around us. You have rich uncles, rich auntie, rich friends, but none of them seems to help you. None of them seems to identify with you. Even when you beg or request that they should help, they don't even seem to give you listening ears. It's not because they don't like you. It's not because they don't have the capacity to help you. Just because of that evil spirit that is always going about with you will always make people to reject you and not to help you. So when you get these two ingredients, this is my tomatoes. So you are going to cut the tomatoes into two. Okay, so I've succeeded in cutting mine. My tomato is blocked, that is why it's like this. Then the next thing you're going to do is to get your 6-flower powder. This is my 6-flower powder. So I'm going to be dusting it here so that you see it very well. So this is how the powder looks like. It's not your regular powder. Please, for those that will ask me, can they use any white powder? The answer is no. This is a spiritual powder, not just your regular powder you use. This is a spiritual powder used for love, for attraction, to remove negative energies, to make people to begin to love you. So when you pour the powder, you can put it in a white plate like this, or anywhere you put it, on your hand, anyone you want to do. Okay, let me put it on my hand so that you will see it very well. So I've poured some amount of 6-flower powder on my hand. So I'm going to use these tomatoes to take it. Okay, as you can see on my video, I've rubbed it on the tomatoes. So the next thing I am going to do is to start applying it on my face. As I'm applying it, I'll keep praying. Every spirit of promise and fail, every spirit of near success syndrome, every spirit of rejection, every spirit of hatred that is following me, that is making people not to hate me, that is making people not to like me, that is making people not to help me, My destiny helpers, anywhere you are, from the east, from the west, from the north, from the south, please begin to locate me, begin to look for me, begin to help me. If there is any of your uncles that have promised you, or your aunties that have promised you, maybe they have promised you money or anything, begin to call the person's name. Uncle John, anywhere you are, you promise to help me open my business, you promise to help me pay my house rent, but you keep disappointing me, you stop picking my calls. As you're rubbing your face, this is too cold, this is what it's too cold. As you're rubbing your face with it, you keep saying, keep calling their names, keep mentioning the promises they made to you, that anywhere they are, they should remember you. You call your own name. Uncle John, anywhere you are, remember me, Solution Empire, and help me fulfill the promise you promised me. My house rent is due. You promise to help me renew it. You promise to give me money to start up a business. You promise to help my children. Just say the things the person promised you. Or nobody have promised you, but they just want people to help you. You say, anywhere my destiny helper is, let him or her begin to locate me. Let him or her begin to find me and help me achieve my aims. Any man, any woman that is supposed to help me acquire anything that will help me change my status, that will help me change my life, that will turn my life around, let that man or woman locate me. As you're rubbing this on your face, then after that, you allow this to sit on your face for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Then you wash it out with clean water. Don't use soap, don't use anything, just use clean water to wash it on your face. Do not towel dry, let it dry on its own. That's why I didn't apply makeup, because I want to show you how to do it. So after that, to wash your face with clean water. If you don't use cold water, you can use warm water. Allow the water to dry on its own. Don't towel dry it, don't use anything to clean it. As it's dry, you keep praying that as this water dry off your face, so your problems will dry off. Any man, any woman that look at your face will begin to help you, will cherish you, will no longer experience promise and fail, you will no longer experience disappointment, you will no longer experience near success syndrome. Anybody that is meant to associate with you to change your level, there are people that once they come into your life, your level will change, because everything they came, God actually sent them to come and help you elevate you from where you are. You will see them, they will be talking, as in they will do things that will change your status, and when they do that, you may not see them again. Their mission for creation has been accomplished, their mission for meeting you has been accomplished, so there is no need being your friends. Many people are like that. So tell God to do that for you, and watch how God is going to send your destiny helpers from nowhere. You may meet the person online, you may meet the person on the road. So destiny helpers can be anywhere, even in your church. So try this simple assignment, and make sure you share your testimony under the comment section or on my WhatsApp number. I've come to the end of today's video. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye bye.